Welcome to Boomhauer69's channel, and today Boomhauer's going to do another talk video here. I like doing these talk videos because I feel like this is a good way to basically help people and in a way, some way, help people out and stuff. Because that's one of the things I'd like to do on this channel is try to figure out ways to help people out, maybe help people in need, and I talked about possibly helping homeless and stuff like that. And that's some of the things I'd like to do on this channel, basically become one of those rich, well-to-do YouTubers where I could, possibly help people out in need, because I've struggled in the past in my personal life with things, and I personally, as a child, I grew up in a household that didn't have a whole lot of money. My father, he had a job, but it didn't make him a whole lot of money. He wasn't rich by no means, and I lived for many years as a child out in the country in a what they call a mobile home trailer, a single wide mobile home trailer. And I know what it's like growing up and not having a whole lot of money and the struggles, My father was one of those people that actually lived paycheck to paycheck at many times throughout life, and especially even got harder when my mother was sick and stuff. So I know, so I know what struggles are, and I would like to sometime in this channel do some things to try to help people out and maybe help people in the future help them get out of the struggles they are in, because I know struggles like myself right now. I'm actually in a pickle, and so because right now Facebook and YouTube is the only job I have right now in my life. So, and I've been so focused on YouTube because YouTube is something I actually want to do and continue to make it successful. I earlier did a video about successful, trying to explain best to my knowledge, and hopefully that encourages people to want to get out and be successful themselves. So, and this is what I would like to do is simply create a channel, which I did, and what I'm doing right now, post videos and videos that people are gonna find interesting, and simply, hopefully, a bunch of people will find my channel and subscribe to it and help me make it successful. And that's what I want to do. But I forgot kind of where I was going with this video, but that's one of the things I'd like to do on YouTube is help people. I just remember. And also, like, I've been doing some product reviews about knives. I did a kerosene and all that stuff. And I like to do those videos as well. But I do want to warn people that I don't want to just be a YouTube channel all about reviewing products and having companies send me products and say, hey, review this product. No, I'm going to try not to make this channel just a bunch of product review videos. And I'm going to try not to, because my goal is, like I mentioned about the go-kart build over here, turning this old boat trailer into some sort of go-kart. I would like to do that. That is still on hold, so it'll probably be maybe months or even years years to get that project back on the road and going. Unfortunately, but it happens, But I do want to do that sometime. Figure out how to get that off the ground. But so that's what I want to do with this channel, is do other videos, and I would also in the future would like to do simply travel videos, also videos of traveling, going to different places. Like I did recently a video about the little lake in the next town over. I talked about that and how I went there many times as a kid, a little quick short video. In a way, I wished I would have did a little bit more longer your video of being actually at the lake and kind of showed a little more, but I didn't. I kind of a little bit, I'd say, kind of rushed that video when I was at, like, I just kind of quit altogether. Because when I make videos, it's just a spur of the moment kind of thing. Like this video is kind of a spur of the moment. I did the one talk video earlier down at the little covered pavilion picnic table public area there about being successful, and then I decided, well, I'll do another kind of talk video. So that's usually what happens with those kind of spur of the moment. And the same thing is going to be with travel videos. I would like to eventually someday have enough subscribers and views where I could just pick up a camera and just go somewhere and travel somewhere and show that area. And that's what I like to do. Be kind of a spur in the moment where people would say, wow, that's neat, because... And the reason why I would like to do travel videos, because I feel like, again, that's another way that I think would help people, because there's a lot of people out there that don't get the opportunities to travel. When I was a kid, I didn't get to go on fancy vacations and travel all over the place, because my dad didn't have that kind of money where he didn't get to take his kids down to Disneyland or Universal Studios. The only theme park roller coaster rides and stuff that I rode on as a kid was whatever my local county fair had. So that's what I got as a kid, And I had great memories of going to the fair, I remember as a kid growing up, going on field trips in school and stuff to museums and stuff. And my parents always made sure I had money to buy something at the gift shops and stuff. So I looked at it, I was fortunate to be able to have some of those luxuries. And as a kid, I be honest, I didn't realize the situation my father was in and my mother was in at the time. As a kid, you don't think about certain things. And now as an adult, I look back on that stuff and I realize they did a lot for me as a kid when they was alive, and they really, did a lot for me when I was a youngin' and stuff, and I just didn't realize it at the time, because, they didn't have much, When I was a kid growing up, some kids got brand new toys. Most of my toys I got came from garage sales, yard sales, secondhand stores, so, and I look back on that stuff and I think, wow, that is amazing that my parents were able to do what they did for me as a child, and they were able to at least afford to give me money to say, hey, when you go on this field trip, here's money for lunch, here's money for a gift shop. And when my mother was in good health, when I was younger still, because my mother, she had later on in her life liver trouble, but for many years, ever since I was born, she had diabetes pretty bad, but she was able to sometimes with me when in my younger days of elementary school, was able to go on field trips and give me money to go shop at the little gift stores and stuff. So my parents, as far as like wealth-wise, they wasn't like an upper middle class family. We were more, I would say, more like a little bit lower middle class family. We wasn't, I wouldn't say necessarily like super poor where we were living out of a car or homeless on the street. We had a roof over our head, and we always had food in our systems, so I was grateful for that, and then I look back on that stuff, and I'm so thankful for the parents I had and them making my life the great, and I learned to appreciate the nicer things in life, and learn to appreciate things more because of the lifestyle I grew up as a child, and seeing the struggles and stuff. That's why I kind of would like to figure out how to use this channel as a way to help people out, whether it's like I talked about before, maybe trying to build maybe a little tiny house shed structure for the homeless, or simply trying to or simply maybe just randomly walking up to a homeless person on the street and giving them cash and say, here you go, live your life. or whatever the case may be, or just simply doing these talk videos as a way to help people out, or maybe do some travel videos, travel in the area, showing different areas to help people out, because, to be honest, or just simply reviewing products, as a way to help people out. That's kind of my goal, is to figure a way to make this channel where it would be a channel where people would enjoy watching the videos, families and stuff would come together and be able to enjoy to watch the videos, and it would be just basically an all-around helpful channel. I'm having a hard time explaining myself here, so forgive me. It'd be all around in some form or way, a channel that would help people out, whether it's making travel videos and people watching them and kind of escaping their daily grind and what's stressing them out, and they just need a video of relaxation, because not many people get to travel. I never did as a kid. Like I said before, I never, as a kid, got to really travel much. The only traveling I ever did as a kid is when we had to go to a wedding, funeral, or my father did go on vacations, and that was usually in Michigan, in the upper part of Michigan, the northern part of Michigan, like to a place called Charlevoix, Michigan, or Petoskey, Michigan, or simply to Ludington. I never got to really travel out of state. The only time I personally in my life got to travel out of state, and that was because my school did a field trip where they rented a charter bus and took my 8th grade class, when I was in the 8th grade, to Sandusky, Ohio, to Cedar Point. And I did get to go to Cedar Point, and then also I did get to go to Michigan's Adventure theme parks, but that was in school. And if it wasn't for those times, I would have never really got to go to any theme parks. And so majority of my life was most of the rides, theme park style rides I rode, were what the county fair had. So I spent a lot of time at my local free county fairs and stuff as a kid, and going to different things. But yeah, that's my goal, is to simply, this channel is make it a channel that's gonna, in one way or another, help people out and stuff, and stuff like travel videos. Not many people get to get out there, so I figured, hey, why don't me make a travel video the best I can and stuff. That might, some way, I help a person out where they'll be like, wow, like, for example, someone might stumble upon the video and say, oh, I would like to travel there. Oh, I gotta travel there, People, research on the internet all the time, places to visit and stuff. And who knows, me doing a travel video might help somebody figure out a destination or a spot to visit, go and say, oh yeah, I gotta go there for my next trip, or whatever the case may be, That's just my ultimate goal. And then for like some of the video ideas I have in mind is like, for example, one idea I thought I've been messing around with is later on is do a video like where I go on the internet and get an old clunker car and do like a road trip video in an old clunker car and basically see if it makes it there and back and stuff. And the reason why I came up with that idea for a video is because I grew up around people who didn't have a whole lot of money, and they had to drive old clunker cars, and sometimes they had to drive them out of state and stuff. And I think it'd be kind of fun to try that, get like an old $1,200 old car off the internet and try to drive it somewhere and for a road trip video and stuff like that. And I do want to build the go-kart project and do some sort of tiny house build or something, and try to have my hand at building, seeing what I can come up with a tiny house build. But unfortunately right now, a lot of those video ideas, it's just simply I don't have the funds or money to do those videos, so I'm trying to get creative and figure out, okay, with what little bit of money I do have coming in, how can I build this channel to get to those points where I can do those videos and stuff. And then too, maybe later on down the line, if I can afford it and I find somebody that would like to maybe down the line get with somebody that knows more about cameras and photography, and maybe sometime in the near future, who knows, hire a cameraman to help tag along and help me with making videos and stuff. Who knows, a cameraman or woman, who knows. That could be a possibility down the line too. I don't know. But right now, the reason why I'm still continuing this video, because I'm continuing to do this YouTube channel and stuff, is to build it up, try to get the subscribers, get people interested in this channel, and to do these talk videos, also to do these talk videos and hope to encourage people and people that stumble upon the videos, to encourage them to go out and do whatever it is they want to do in life and create success, and also to prove to people that you don't need a whole lot of money to start out to be successful, And that's one of the number one biggest reasons why right now with my money situation, I continue the best I can to punch out videos and do videos, is to prove to people that you don't necessarily need a whole lot of money to become successful. Some people, I feel like in society, a lot of people get this feeling that, you gotta have X amount of dollars to start out being successful. You don't necessarily have to, A lot of people who became successful, they started out with little to nothing, some of my famous celebrities movie stars that I like Sylvester Stallone, Clint Eastwood, and some of them. I read their backstory about how they started out, and they basically started out rock bottom. Like even some of my favorite country singers and stuff, they were just people who started rock bottom. Like I like listening to Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton started out as just a waitress with basically little to no money, and then she became famous, and so that encouraged me to say, that kind of encouraged me to build this YouTube channel, because at first I was thinking, okay, I want to start a YouTube channel and I want to make videos and stuff, so how do I do it? And at first I thought, since I ain't got no money, you gotta have X amount of dollars to build a YouTube channel, and that's what my first impression was, is like, I thought I had to have X amount of dollars to start a YouTube channel, when in reality, you don't need, all you need is just some sort of camera, start filming, and have an idea for a video. Like this video here, it's just basically talking about what my goal is with YouTube and stuff, even though I made other videos about it before, but make another video about what my goal is and why I'm doing YouTube, and basically why I'm here, and trying to explain it to the best of my knowledge. And so, yeah. And I have learned successfully with little to no money that you can do it. And I guess I'm going to say I learned the hard way on that, because at first I'm like, you gotta have X amount of dollars, blah, blah, blah. You don't. You just gotta have a good idea and basically have a good idea and make a video and put it out there. If you're confident in the video you want to make, and you're like, if you're hesitant, like there's been many times where I'm hesitant, like, is this video a good or bad video? Don't worry about it. What I do is I upload a video and say, okay, if I kind of a little bit, is this a good idea for a video? I figure, okay, upload it anyways, see what happens, and then go from there. So far I've been continuing doing these talk videos, because I feel like they are doing quite well, and people seem to like them and stuff, and I also figured, okay, this would be a good way to help people out and encourage people and stuff, because again, I learned the hard way too on that, like helping people out. You don't necessarily gotta be a rich, well-to-do person to help people out. Just basically, like I'm doing right now, make videos and encouraging other people. But yeah, that's my goal, is to build this channel and make videos that are going to be helpful, whether it's travel videos, to product reviews, to building videos, to whatever, maybe my way I figured would be to help people out right now is is to create a channel that's going to basically kind of encourage people more to, hey, if you want to be successful in something, go do it and do it, go do it, And that's my way to, I feel, would help people out. It's just try to bring good content to people and bring good content to people, good free content to people, so people will enjoy watching the videos, maybe to help them escape their daily grind of what's going on around them in the world one way or another, or whatever the case may be. Or if they simply just want a video to laugh and sit there and get a chuckle out of or whatever, hey, that's the thing. Because I do want to do sometime again more comedy videos as well. I do like making people laugh and stuff, but the problem is trying to come up with good jokes. I'm not very good at coming up with good jokes, but anyways, but yeah. But oh no, that's my future plans for videos, is I want to do some kind of travel videos, like pick a spot, go to it, film it, and then also do some build projects on this channel, and even do like some challenges, like simply buying an old junk car off the internet and see if it will make to a certain destination or whatever, or and stuff like that, and even maybe, who knows, maybe buy a vintage motorhome and do some travel within an old motorhome and different things like that. So I do have a lot of videos in mind. It's just basically right now would be, once I get to the spot where I feel like, yeah, I can do those sort of videos and stuff on this channel, figuring out how to do them would be, then once I get the money, I should say, to be able to do those sort of videos, then it's just figure out, okay, how would I go about doing those videos and stuff. But as of right now, I continue to do this channel, building this channel, because I want to prove to people that you don't, again, need a whole lot of money to start being successful. It's just simply, you got to have the mindset, the right kind of mindset, and you got to just go for it and see what happens, And don't be afraid to hold back. Don't be afraid to hold back. Just push forward, move forward. I hope this video helps you all out and stuff. I hope you people that stumble upon this YouTube video and stuff, I hope this encourages you in some way and helps you out, and maybe helps you understand what I'm trying to do with this YouTube channel here. I did try to describe what, best to my knowledge, what I'd like to do on this YouTube channel and stuff, and I have a ton of ideas that I'd love to do, but right now it's just simply money. Funding is a little bit of an issue, so if you wouldn't mind hitting that red subscribe button down below, that will definitely help out Boomhauer69, because I am got a goal right now of trying to reach 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. So hit that red subscribe button down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you like this video. Comment below your thoughts on this video, what you thought. Was it a good video, bad video, whatever, And if you thought it was a bad video, please feel free to comment and give a good detailed description. And if you have any ideas as well, feel free to comment down below. I hope you all have a good day. Don't forget to share this video with everyone you know, because that will help Boomhauer69 get subscribers and views. So thank you all, and I hope you all have a good day.